The weekend where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Jackson, quick pass line. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Play action, here's Jackson. Headed out right. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I can just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching the kick because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Give now to the running back. And he works it down to the 30-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. Come back to because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Changing it up here, Jackson. Hits him on the in route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
It's the first carry for the Wisconsin rookie, and he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Jackson on 3rd and 1. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. It's a design boot. Bails out of the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
All right, 1st sack on the board on the 1st drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Another try following the sack. Flushed out of the pocket. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush, finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Once it became goal to goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. That's complete inside the 35. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 1st and 10. They'll run here on 1st down.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Chased out to his right. Complete out to the right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, they'll run. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Dumps it off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Blitz coming here. Jackson. He connects downfield on 4. He doesn't. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's out at the 25 where the old touchback would have been, but the choice to leave the end zone cost him 5. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Along the right sideline, there's space. Has some room to work. Runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts tie things up at 14. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Jackson now on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts have it now on his 8th pick of the year. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Taylor now up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Rolling out to his left. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Bates' kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
His return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. First down, here's Lamar. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Colts get it back after making their third first half interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. A give, left side to Taylor. Room to run inside the 20. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Finds his back complete. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out. They're going to lose some yardage.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down, but more chances to make up for it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1st and 10 from the 41. Back to the well again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 26 on 2nd down. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Colts make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Oh man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Straight ahead with Taylor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. All right, I think we know what's happening. They're going to continue running it until this clock runs out. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Starting at the 10. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go again with Taylor. This is ahead for about 5. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They send a man in motion. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out. Play action with Richardson. Buying some time left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That's why these coaches get paid, Kate, what they get paid. You got to make adjustments. That's a different look at defense than the one we saw in the first half. And you got to keep fighting, keep scratching, keep clawing, because that effort is going to be key here the rest of the way.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Ravens will go on offense. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. There's a give up the middle. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Hauled in left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Baltimore.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Dumped off to his running back. He breaks a tackle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 4. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Lamar throwing again. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. You found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Massive hit, the ball is out! And it's a turnover, the defense has it.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff for Taylor. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
In these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Motioning left is their running back. Gets this to Woods. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
Third and just 2 to go. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's a give to Taylor. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Colts football, and they know they're only 1 quarter away from advancing here. Second and 3 now. Taylor again. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That one gains 7. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
1st and 10 from the 41. Now a run with Taylor. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Short side option here. He's running left. Past the 25. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Hey, forget about it. Forget first down. For a moment, they were thinking touchdown on that play. What a time to deliver a breakaway run. And that puts a ton of momentum on their side for the next snap.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. They give to Taylor, right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They're running the option, short side. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now give left side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Another carry for him. Up the sideline, past the 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Back-to-back carries here. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Ravens hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action now with Jackson. Buying some time right. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now here's Lamar. Vacates quickly left side. He's keeping it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. They give it to him again. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. The kick is good, so no time left. They at least put another 3 on the board.